Hello, my name is Erin O'Brien, and I am with the Eat Right Philly nutrition program in the district. I'm here to show you how you can use the Eat Right Philly curriculum in an asynchronous setting. Today, we are going to take a look at the Go and Grow with Fruits and Veggies lesson for K-2 classrooms. The Eat Right Philly curriculum is designed so that each lesson can be used either as a synchronous or asynchronous lesson. Each lesson includes goals and objectives, both national and state standards, cross-curricular connections, key vocabulary words, and links to virtual learning options. Each lesson is broken down into sections. The lesson plan begins with an introduction and an anticipatory set, which contains an in-class and virtual option for the activity, which is presenting and reviewing the story Tops and Bottoms by Janet Stevens. The developmental section contains the content of the lesson, and the activity section provides options for both an in-class and virtual activity. In an asynchronous lesson, the Go and Grow with Fruits and Veggies Google slide deck will contain both the content and the activity of the lesson plan. Let's take a look at the virtual learning activities. When you click on the link to the virtual learning options, you will be prompted to make a copy. This is done so that you now will have your own copy that you can add to your Google Classroom or other learning management system. If you are adding links to your own Google Classroom, you can set it so that it will make a copy for each student. You can also add links to a Bitmoji classroom, but it is important that you use the forced copy link so that students will then be able to manipulate the activities in the Google Slides without affecting the original slide deck. In the anticipatory set activity, Tops and Bottoms, students will click on the link to watch and read along to the story of Tops and Bottoms by Janet Stevens.
Tops and Bottoms, adapted and illustrated by Janet Stevens.
Once the students have read along with the story, they can return to the Google Slides. Slides can be selected for students based on their ability, as some slides are more advanced than others. On the first slide, students will name vegetables that are the tops of the plant that we eat, such as lettuce, broccoli, and celery, and then identify the letter that begins with the top vegetable, broccoli, and type the letter in the box. Next, they will name vegetables that are the bottoms of the plant that we eat, such as carrots, radishes, and beets. And then identify the letter that begins with the bottom vegetable, radish, and type the letter in the box. On the following slide, students will name the vegetable that is the middle part of the plant that we eat, corn, and then identify the letter that begins with corn and type the letter in the box. On the next slide, students will sort the vegetables into tops, middles, and bottoms by dragging the pictures into their correct box. The last slide is geared towards older or more advanced students. Students will use the graphic organizer to identify traits specific to each character in the story by dragging and dropping the adjectives into each character's space. The second slide deck, Go and Grow with Fruits and Veggies, contains the content and main activity of the lesson. The content of this lesson focuses on the different parts of the plant that we eat, showing students that we can eat roots, stems, leaves, flowers, fruits, and seeds, and that fruits and vegetables come from plants. The lesson also discusses why it is important to eat fruits and vegetables. And finally, it discusses the different colors of the fruits and vegetables that we eat. In the activity, Who Am I?, students will use the describing clues in the slides to guess which fruit or vegetable is being described. Students will drag the circle around the vegetable or fruit that they identify as being described in the previous slides. The correct answer will follow, but since you are making a copy of the slide deck, you can remove these slides if you would prefer. Students will make their way through several Who Am I slides that they will need to identify. Once finished, students can then submit their copy of the completed slides to be used as a grade. Thank you for your time in learning about how this lesson can be used in your asynchronous classroom. For more information on how you can receive this and other lessons, please contact me at eobrien@philasd.org or visit our school wellness website at sites.google.com/philasd.org/ERP. Thank you.